All right, we're gonna skip the intro pretty fast here and just say part 8, I think, of what if Deku was a villain. All right, pretty much left off where Bakugo and Deku was about to say, "Oh, let's get it, let's go, we a real one." All right, so what ended up happening, right, is Deku and Bakugo had to fight the Nomu. So they basically was like, all right, here we go. Boom, boom. They set off. They're basically doing like some tag team combos on the low. They boom. Nomu, he's like, Bakugo, be careful. The Nomu basically has shock absorption. So they just start throwing combos at this nigga. Bakugo's throwing explosions. Die, 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 die. And Deku's like, final explosion. Boom. Delu barrage. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to fight this nigga, something devious, I'm telling you, all right? And so he, boom, they basically just doing their hardest. Bakugo gets back pimped. Boom, boom, hit the ground, backs up, boom, blow, explosion. Hit, comes back, headbutts him. Nigga gets swiped away. Deku coming in with these Sanji-like combos. Beat, 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 beat. Good hands, good legs. Beat, beat. Nomu just sitting there having fun. He, yeah. Everybody start throwing hands. And Shigaraki's like, yes, kill them all. And Bakugo and Deku looking at each other like, damn, you got an idea? He's like, all right, nerd, what are you thinking? I know you're thinking. I don't know if he would still call him a nerd because they didn't interact for that long. But I think Bakugo would be like, I know you're thinking of something. You're always scheming or something like that. So come on, what's the game plan? Do you think you can hold him off for a bit? And Bakugo's like, what do you mean? He's like, here, I'll give you a little help. Basically throws like a light fireball at him. And basically, it's not even a fireball. It basically heats his whole body up, like near burning. He's like, I don't know how that's gonna help, but he's like, oh, with all this, I won't need your help. And I mean, when you hear like a giant ass explosion, that's an understatement. You hear like this shock wave, all right? Like this shock wave of an explosion. And it's just like, boom. Bakugo going at this nigga. Boom, boom. And I mean, when I say he's hitting this nigga with these heavy ass explosions, he boom, 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 boom. AP shot. Boom. Go that. Boom, boom. He does that even, he even does that. And the reason I say this, that he does the AP shot right, it's for the simple fact that I think he would have been training more because he probably would have had some light refraction on the shit that he did put Deku through for that brief time that they knew each other, even though they grew up together. Anyways, he would be like, he would have probably been training a lot more harder than he did originally. So he's like, boom, hitting this nigga with all sorts of explosions, weaving and bobbing and ducking, boom, boom, boom. He's just holding this nigga off while Deku's thinking like, damn, what can I do to beat this nigga? What can I do to beat this nigga? He's thinking like that nigga regenerated when we damn near had him on the verge of death. Come on, think. There's gotta be something in my arsenal. Wait, that's it. Deku takes his stance. He's like, why did I not think about this sooner? Uraraka might be the reason we win this fight. Denki, Dama. Everybody feels a brief presence, and he's like, no, don't let that kid do whatever he's trying to do. Bakugo sends like a giant ass explosion at Shigaraki. Shigaraki blocks. Kodagiri protects him. The Nomu basically is about to go after Deku or try to, and then Bakugo just appears right in front of his face. I'm Bird for Brains. I'm your opponent today. Boom, 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 boom. Or I think he would say some shit like that, and then they would proceed with this like fight, and Bakugo would realize that he's woefully underprepared for this because after he releases one of his gauntlets, that nigga eats that shit like a fresh pack of Skittles, bro, on a fucking Pride Day, nigga. He refreshing, nigga, and just start beating on Bakugo something devious. He is just getting thrashed, all right? Bakugo on the ground, linking something devious, okay? And Bakugo's like, ah, shit, I'm not that guy today. And so he's like, Bakugo just like, he's down on the ground. And he's like, and then before, you know, the Nomu deals the final blow, Deku just grabs that Nomu by the fucking wrist and rips it off. And he just looks at him. He's like, don't worry, Kachan. I'll take care of this burden. And basically just throws the hand up in the air and just incinerates it, bro. Like, dead ass. Everyone's shocked. Well, not everyone. Everyone that's conscious. The other niggas are knocked the fuck out, okay? And he goes like, I'll take care of this vermin. And so the Nomu regenerates the arm. He starts talking shit. I mean, like, the best of Nomu can talk shit, all right? He's like, bitch, I'm superior. You're not that guy I am. Like he was talking as much shit as he could talk, all right? And so, boom, Nomu, charge at Deku. Deku, weave, with his hand behind his back, bro. Weave. Boom, hit that nigga with a kick. Hit that nigga with another kick. Hit that nigga with a light 1-2. Hit that nigga with an elbow. Hit that nigga with a spinning elbow. Nigga, beat. Looking at this nigga. He cool walking it too on that nigga too. Like, damn, nigga. You pretty weak, cuz. Nomu shook a bit. That Nomu don't know how to feel. He like, what going on? He's like, oh, you didn't know? All out assault. He said, assault. Boom. Starts blitzing that nigga. Hit that nigga with some, what you would call it, Ultra Instinct Goku flow. Nigga, hit that nigga behind that nigga. That nigga, looked at that nigga, says, be gone. Boom. That nigga, that Nomu is gone, nigga. Deku got to keep the act up, knowing he's low on energy. Looks over at Shigaraki. I'm gonna enjoy this. And Shigaraki was like, what? He's like, I'll destroy you. I'll get rid of you. No problem. He's like, oh, for real? Oh, word? Please bits that nigga. He doesn't even bother fighting Shigaraki. He smacked Kodagiri. He don't knock him out. He just smacks him back a little bit. And then he looks at Shigaraki. Shigaraki grabs him. Ha! It's all over. You might not know this, brat, but my quirk is decay, and I can decay anything. You know, all that bullshit, right? Deku looks at him and turns around. Bro, if you really thought I was some type of rookie, you're mistaken. He grabs that nigga hand like they holding hands on some shit, bro, and breaks that nigga hand deviously, okay? He just cracked that nigga Shigaraki. He's crying, bro. He's sobbing. Then he start getting demonic with that shit. Start breaking that nigga other hand's fingers, bro. He's like, oh, you just thought you were that guy, didn't you? And starts beating on Shigaraki, something unholy, bro. When this shit was animated, that shit would have to be censored out, and all you would hear is good hands, big hands, big, and all you hear is bones cracking and death. All right, death and fucking incarnated, my boy. Breaking ankles and fucking shins, bro. This nigga Shigaraki's getting pooped on something devious. He's just getting dogged on, bro. Deku said, oh, I'm enjoying myself right now. Oh, I don't care if I die, but oh, this was worth it. For everything I built up to, oh, this is nice. Oh, yeah. I needed that. You just hear this nigga, I needed that. Shigaraki over there leaking something sad, bro. And then Kodagiri eventually is like, yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. But Deku's just like, nah, bro, hang tight, hero's coming. Smack that nigga again. Picks up Bakugo, picks up Uraraka. Basically, he makes it look like these niggas like were standing up, or like they fought off these monsters and right. Like he did some like tinkering. He called Twice a part of the Twice community. Really. And basically they answered the hotline and he was able to summon some of those niggas over there. Twice came through, captured all, you know, the actual villains, air quote, okay, and basically have them all like restrained. Shigaraki and Kodagiri will get out. I can't have that shit in too fast, okay? Or do they? And so they get out, or no, I mean, that's undisclosed. But anyway, so that happens. So they make it look like Uraraka and Bakugo saved and protect everyone, even fought a Nomu off. All Might's pulling up, everyone else dips, and Deku puts his mask. He basically puts his mask on, and just slowly he's like about to fade away. And he's like, "Hey, Bakugo." And Bakugo and Uraraka barely on consciousness, bro. They're fading in and out. He goes to Bakugo, says, "Hey, keep that training up, bro. You're almost strong. You probably never be as strong as me, but that's undetermined. We haven't had a chance to fight recently." Uraraka? He's like, it's weird because like it's out of character, in character, like he's all awkward and nervous. Like, look, I'm kind of like, my bad. Like, I probably should have like have a good day, or how's that airplane food? Like, that nigga was awkward, but basically he was just trying to say like, catch you later. Like, my bad, sweetheart. My bad. Like, nigga sobbing, okay? So anyways, that happened, and then Deku leaves out, and then, you know, All Might and them pull up, and Shigaraki was able to get away. They realized that it was, and let's just say Deku left the notes explaining what happened, but I don't know. The minor details, I can always retcon some shit later. I'm God here. So we have that shit happen, and then that's pretty much where this would leave off. All Might comes, sees that Bakugo and Uraraka are like somehow standing, right? While all these other motherfuckers are just kneeled out, KO'd and shit. But we'll talk about it on the next part. Catch y'all niggas later.